Recently asked September to December 2025 new speaking topic. IELTS Speaking Part 2. Today's cue card is describe a difficult thing you did and succeeded at. You should say what it was, when you did it, why it was difficult, and how you succeeded, and explain how you felt after succeeding. You can also get a free PDF of this video lesson at the end of this video. Let's begin our model answer, and we'll also analyze the language I'll use in it. Okay, I'd like to tell you about a time when I took on a really difficult challenge. Moving to a new country and working in a completely different language environment. I'm usually somebody who avoids difficult situations if I can, but this time I wanted to push myself. I must have been around 24 years old when I applied for a job as an academic coordinator in Canada. Okay, I'd like to tell you about a time. So this is how you can start any topic when you want to start straight away. Okay, so you can start this way. I'd like to tell you about a time. Okay. After a few rounds of online interviews, I was finally selected. Looking back, it was an extremely tough decision. I was stepping way out of my comfort zone. The biggest difficulty was that I didn't speak French, which is widely used in the region I moved to. On top of that, I had never been to Canada. Now this is very impressive, guys. If your target band score is 777 in IELTS Speaking, especially if you want to score 7+, so then using wide range of grammatical structures is going to help you achieve 7+. I had never been past perfect. Okay, this is really impressive. And I didn't know a soul in the country. Didn't know a soul. Okay, now here I want to talk about on top of that, when you want to add something, when you want to add information in IELTS Speaking, instead of furthermore, moreover, sometimes students they use it, but I would say avoid them, because it's perfectly fine if you use furthermore or moreover in IELTS writing, but in IELTS Speaking, you should be using on top of that. Let's see vocabulary and phrases for difficult challenges. First, we used push myself. This means to try harder or do something very challenging. Stepping way out of my comfort zone. It means you're doing something unfamiliar and you're uncomfortable. Extremely tough decision. This means very hard to decide or undertake. I didn't know a soul. It means I knew no one, nobody. So I had to start from scratch. No personal contacts, no idea about the culture, and no fluency in the local language. It was mentally and emotionally exhausting in the beginning. To make things slightly easier, I began learning basic French before I moved, and I signed just a 1-year contract. Fortunately, the organization I joined had a supportive team and a good reputation, which gave me some confidence. In the end, things worked out really well. Yes, it was a demanding experience, but I learned so much, not only about Canada, but about myself too. I stayed there for several years, improved my French significantly, and developed both personally and professionally. Fortunately, this is amazing, I would say, cohesive device. You could also call it a linking word, right? When it shows that you're going to talk about something that you were fortunate about. Okay, fortunately. Supportive, this means helpful. In the end, right? This means finally. Not only, but about. Not only and then but. This is a very useful structure, guys. In IELTS writing and even in IELTS speaking, you can use in both. Let's see vocabulary and phrases for difficult challenges. Starting from scratch. If you start something from scratch, this means to begin again with no previous advantage or resources. Mentally and emotionally exhausting. It means you're very tiring for your mind and feelings. Make things slightly easier. This means to do something to reduce difficulty. Demanding experience, something that requires a lot of effort or hard work. It was one of the most difficult things I've ever done. Now, I'd like you to pay close attention here. I've used here I have. IF. Now this is a contraction, guys, right? If your target band score is 7 plus, so make sure to use contractions, right? Instead of I have ever done, right? Say I've ever done. IF contraction, right? It's an advanced feature of pronunciation category. Useful expressions for IELTS speaking that you can use. I must have been around 24 years old. Now here we're talking about the past, okay? So you could say approximate your age. Looking back, it was. Now in IELTS speaking, many times you need to talk about the past. So this phrase or this expression you can use looking back. It was reflection on past experience. It felt like I was walking into the unknown. Now this expression you can use when you want to express uncertainty. This means that you're not sure about it. Signed just a 1-year contract. Temporary commitment to reduce risk. Things worked out really well. This means it was a positive outcome. Improved my French significantly. Noticeable progress in skill. Let's see part 3 questions. Should people set goals for themselves? I'd say yes. I suppose setting goals is a good idea, especially if you're somebody who wants to improve and achieve more in life. Of course, not everyone is like that. Some people are happy just living day by day, and that's totally fine too. But if you want to grow or do something big, goals help a lot. Instead of saying, I want to get better at English, it's better to say something like, I want to get a 7 in IELTS by December. That's clear and easier to work toward. The more specific and realistic your goal is, the better your chances of actually doing it. Here, something I'd like to mention. Now, you might be thinking, sir, this answer is too long, right? Well, let me tell you that part 3 questions, you should consider them as, I would say, task 2 mini essay, right? Because sometimes they stop you, sometimes they interrupt you, sometimes they don't. If they don't interrupt you, so keep talking. Are successful people often lonely? I guess they can be. I guess this is a beautiful expression, by the way, guys. Native speakers, they use it all the time. And IELTS examiners, they love it. Successful people think differently from most others, and that can make it hard for them to connect with people around them. Also, when somebody becomes really well off or renowned, it might be tough to find friends who truly understand them or who aren't just there for money or status. So even if they have people around, they might still feel alone. So yeah, I'd say successful people are often lonely. Not always, but it does happen. Alright, that's the end of this video lesson. You can also get a free PDF of this video lesson. To get a free PDF, join our Telegram channel, Arun IELTS Classes. You'll get the link in the description below. And you can also join Premium IELTS Mastery course for general training live with me. And if you want more sample answers like this, so you can download the application Arun IELTS Classes if you have Android phone. If you have iPhone, download Class Plus application and enter ORG code JECKVW. For more information, feel free to text me on my WhatsApp. Thank you very much for watching this video and listening to Arun Vashist.